Hey you all, so in this video I wanted to talk about like what type of vitamins or supplements that I'm taking. I feel like I take quite a bit. So I don't have a high risk pregnancy, but I do before my pregnancy, about 6 months before I was pregnant. I followed a vegan or plant-based diet consisting of avoiding dairy, eggs, and meat. Once I got pregnant, I did go back to a vegetarian diet, not necessarily because I thought that the vegan diet wasn't healthy, but that's just what I chose to do. But anywho, I have been a vegetarian for, is it 12 or 13 years now? I think, oh gosh. I think I started when I was 15. My mind, why is my mind foggy right now? It's been 12 years, y'all. Yeah, it's been 12 years I've been vegetarian. So, anywho, to begin with, of course, I'm taking prenatals. So, the thing with these prenatals is that they do contain fish. So, I do not eat fish. I don't eat fish. My prenatals have fish. So, DHA, the natural way to source it, or the most abundant way to source it, is through fish, because the fat in it from the fish, it's able to absorb in our body better because it's an animal, versus you can get DHA from algae apparently, but it's a plant. So the thing with that is that like plants have cell walls and humans do not have cell walls. So I think in my mind that it would be harder for your body to absorb that, because the fat attaches like to all different type of like cells within your body, it's like this whole little thing or whatever. But I think, just for me personally, I want my baby to get whatever she needs to get, and I don't care, you know, if I had to consume something that has fish in it. I'm not definitely going to be sitting out here eating fish, but you know, if that makes me not a vegetarian, whatever, who cares? You know, I want to do what I think is best for my child. And that's just my opinion. But I did do the research, and it said that algae source DHA is not, your body can't absorb it as much. And that's an important vitamin or mineral that you need to have during pregnancy. Anywho, right now CVS has a sale. Like you buy one vitamin or whatever, you get another one free. So I get these. It was $14.99, and I got, you know, a second one for free. This is 60 gels in here, so it'll run me through the rest of my pregnancy, give or take a few weeks. So, well, yeah, I need to get some more because I know I'm gonna run out before then. But anywho, so I got that, and they're the gel kind, so they actually go down a lot better for me. I hate taking pills. All these pills are, I mean, who likes taking pills? Anyways, they're huge, as we all know. So also in the beginning of my pregnancy, you know, they do all your blood testing. They tested my blood and they saw that I was slightly anemic. So I'm at an 11. The range usually starts at 12 for a healthy range. So she told me to start taking iron. So I just got the CVS brand of the iron. And 325 is the milligrams you should take, but it really only has 65 milligrams of elemental iron. So the thing with iron is that it better absorbs in your body when you take it with something that's high in vitamin C. So you can drink a smoothie that has like different fruit. A lot of fruit has vitamin C, or you can take it with like a glass of orange juice, and your body absorbs it better. That's just how it is. So that's that. And these are smaller pills. They are, usually you find them and they're green, but these are white, small white pills. The thing with iron though, is that iron is not always easily absorbed in your body, and it can cause you to have constipation or like dark green kind of stool, like greenish blackish stool, or it can cause you to like have hard stool. So of course, in general, you need to increase the amount of water that you're taking into your body while you're pregnant, just because water is definitely going to keep you hydrated. Not only that, keeps your energy level high, keeps your blood volume where it needs to be so that you have enough blood circulating through your body, enough oxygen going to your body. And iron, of course, is going to help with oxygen too. One of the biggest things is that it helps to combat constipation, which is a huge issue with pregnant women, especially as you get further into your pregnancy, because your uterus is, your uterus is compressing against your intestines, so it's causing it to not be able to empty as it should. And on top of that, you're taking these medications that's stopping you from being able to go, and then you might not be moving around as much as you need to, because exercise also helps you to not be constipated, because you're moving, you're helping your body out, helping your body to digest and to move everything down. But when you're pregnant, sometimes you just don't move as much. But drinking a lot of fluid helps you to not be constipated, like 10 times helps. I'm telling you, drink your water. Drink your water. If you're taking iron, drink water. Definitely, you can get iron from food like spinach, lentils, green leafy vegetables. You can get it from vegetables and beans, and it comes in my prenatal vitamin. But I feel like, I'm gonna just try to get as much as I can in general, not miss any marks, because I want to give my baby as much as she needs as possible, as much as I can give her. So that's that. And then with me, before I was pregnant, I started taking B12 sublingual, so that means it goes under the tongue. B12. And the main reason is because I wasn't eating meat and or any eggs or dairy, and B12 is found only in animal products, but people do say that you can get B12 from plant sources. But similar to the DHA or like omega-3s and all that good stuff, it's best to get it from an animal source, because we are animals, and their body is more compatible with our body as far as being able to absorb these minerals and these fats and all that good stuff. So anywho, I started taking the sublingual B12, and it just comes with this dropper. It's red, has like a cherry taste, I guess. And you put it under your tongue. You have to let it sit under your tongue for a little while, then you can swallow it, because under your tongue there's a lot of vessels, blood vessels, and actually the the medications absorb better under your tongue. So anywho, so that's that. You have to take it, they come in micrograms versus milligrams, and you can either take them like, at first, before I got pregnant, if you see the stopper has 0.5 and then 1.0 milliliters, I was taking like 0.5 twice a week. But now that I'm pregnant and I'm taking all these pills and I don't want to forget stuff, I just take 1 meal once a week. So that's that. And the thing with B12 is that it's supposed to help with energy. The biggest thing is energy, and that's why a lot of vegans, like, they either have to take B12 injections or they have to take sublingual B12. So I was like, let me just start taking it. Maybe it'll help me to kind of boost my energy and all that good stuff. But my doctor was like, there's no problem with you continuing to take it, even if you still eat eggs and dairy. Go ahead and keep taking it. And since I do eat eggs and dairy, but I don't eat it as much as I did before I became vegan, like before in my old vegetarian days, I don't eat it as much. So, but anywho, I still eat it, but I still want to just take the B12 just to see if it's helping. Why not? And another thing is, I told her that I was vegan at the beginning of my pregnancy when I first found out, and she was like, only thing I would suggest that you take is probably calcium, because at the end of the day, any pregnant woman is going to need to probably take calcium, because your baby is growing and they're going to strip everything from you, and you don't want to have to deal with having issues with your teeth and your bones, osteoporosis and all that good stuff. So just take some calcium. Even if you're getting it through food, you don't have to just get it through eggs and dairy. Like, you can get calcium through everything that you eat, pretty much. Not everything, but a lot of vegetables have calcium, green leafy vegetables. But the thing is, I just go ahead and take it just in case, like, my diet isn't where I need it to be, or maybe I didn't eat well that week or that day, just to make sure I'm still getting enough. So she said take 500 milligrams a day. So I just got Nature's Made 500 milligrams calcium. These are some big pills, so they're pretty big. Yeah, similar to like prenatals as far as how big they are. So I got these. It's quite a few in here. And then the last thing that I'm taking is my last visit, which was my 20-week visit. No, not 20 weeks. My last visit before that was at 16 weeks. My 16-week visit, my doctor was like, you know, I want to go ahead and check your some more blood levels. She said I want to check vitamin D, and I think she checked a few other things. But anywho, the one thing that was off was my vitamin D level. So she told me to go ahead and take vitamin D, 50,000 units, which it is a prescription. So I'm taking that, and these are not that big. These are pretty easy to take, and you just have to take it once a week. I can't get it open. Okay, yeah, they're not big pills at all, and they're gel capsules. So take that once a week. So I'm gonna be honest, like, I haven't been always 100% on taking my vitamins every single day. Like, I know I should be, but especially in the beginning, like, I try my best to do it. But sometimes you forget, you get tired. In the beginning, you're sick. You don't want to freaking take anything in your first trimester, but you got to push on through for your child and also for your health. Because what somebody told me, she was just like, well, at the end of the day, the baby's going to get what they need. It's you that's going to be deficient of everything, because the baby's going to take everything from you. So even though I had to take all this medication, which is still not a lot. I mean, good thing is only vitamins. I don't have like any other big issues going on. Hey, it is what it is. I'm glad I can afford it. I'm glad I can take it for my child. And I'm glad, that she's healthy. She's happy. And so that's what I'm taking. So let me know, are you all taking any medications? Did you have to take any medications before you were pregnant? How do you feel about vitamins? I know some people are like, I'll just get it from what I eat, or I don't believe in taking it. Or every time I talk to somebody, they're like, I never took my prenatals. And I'm just like, oh, how can you not take your prenatals? Anywho, but that's that. I need to take this calcium pill now that I'm talking. Anywho, that's that. Also, the thing with vitamins is go and check out CVS and Walgreens and all that stuff, because a lot of times, like every other week, every other 2 weeks, they like run sales. And as far as the prenatals, I really like to reduce the amount of pills I have to take. I was looking at the gummies, but the thing with those is that they do not have iron. So I was like, if I'm already iron deficient, I talked to my husband about it. I was like, which one should I take? Should I go ahead and get the gummies? Just because that way I had to take one less pill, I could just chew it and be done with it. Or should I just go ahead and get the pill because I know the pill has iron? He was like, go ahead and get the pill, that way we know for sure that we're getting enough iron in our system, since the pills have iron, but the gummies do not have iron. So that's just something to think about if you do take the vitamins. The gummies, just make sure that you're also taking an iron. And another reason why I was like, okay, I need to take the pill, because I know that iron does not absorb that well in your body. Just the pill form is best to get it from what you eat. So I just didn't want to run that risk. So to help remind me to take my medications, I wrote this down, and I have it on my bathroom window. I have it on my bathroom mirror, and the Q just means every. So take the iron QHS with OJ. For the most part, I do have orange juice in my house like all the time. If I don't have orange juice, I have like grapefruit juice, some type of citrus to get that vitamin C. And so yeah, just as a reminder, to make sure that I take my pills and to keep me on track. And it works. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching.